The South African Human Rights Commission has heard that a Northwest Education MEC, Viola Motsumi, is in Italy, missing the hearings on scholar transport challenges in the province. Motsumi is set to be attending the Olympic World Winter Games. Commissioner Nomahlubi Kwinana has requested proof of why Motsumi did not avail herself for such a crucial sitting, where evidence on the violation of learners' rights is being presented. Newzroom Afrika's Refiloe Seboko joins us live. The Commission feeling undermined, Refiloe, and is asking for some explanations.
Indeed, Viola, particularly because the Commission has indicated that there has been prior communication to the MEC of Education with regards to this hearing that speaks to the challenges of scholar transport in the Northwest Province. And it was today when we heard the acting HOD of the department indicating that MEC is not in the country, is in Italy. But there is some proof that has been requested and reasons as to why is it the MEC could not avail herself. Let's speak to the Provincial Manager of South African Human Rights Commission in the Northwest Province, Shelley Mlombo. Thank you so much and welcome to Newzroom Afrika. Maybe let's start with that, such a crucial, presentation and evidence that was supposed to be presented by the MEC, her not being available. What do you make of that as the Commission?
Of course, as the South African Human Rights Commission, we do have concerns as were transacted during the proceedings that the MEC is not available today, given the importance and seriousness of the matter and the need for accountability at all levels, not only at the level of the accounting officer, but there needs to be accountability at the level of the executive authority. So it is a concern, but of course it will be important for us also to give the MEC an opportunity to formally address us on the matter before we make a determination on how we view her absence today. But it is a concern because we're hoping to hear the evidence of all the parties today, because as soon as the sooner we finish the inquiries, the sooner we can move to making findings and determinations on how we move forward in the matter.
And until when does she have? Do you even have an indication as to when she's likely to be back in the country? But also, we also heard that maybe the MEC can do her presentation in writing format.
There is no decision that has been taken regarding the further participation of the MEC. That will be the prerogative of the chairperson of the inquiry to make a determination when we conclude today's proceedings on how to move forward in respect of that matter. So I don't want to preempt the determination of the chairperson, but only it's safe to say that we will have to engage with the MEC and provide an MEC an opportunity to address us on that, and then we can determine the way forward.
And talk to us about, some of the issues that were presented here when we're talking about issues of scholar transport. The Department of Education acting MEC, or rather acting HOD, has made a presentation and the evidence. What is it that you are picking up and what is of great concern to you as the Commission?
The key issues that came out from the testimony we heard on day 1 of the inquiry and day 2 of the inquiry is that there are challenges with the condition of scholar transport in the province, with allegations that the transport in many instances is not roadworthy. There are challenges of overcrowding on scholar transport, unreliable scholar transport arriving late or not at all, collecting children late from school, which does have a negative impact on teaching and learning, as well as the overall well-being of the learners. And of course, from today's evidence from the Department of Education, they've echoed some of the concerns that other presenters have been raising throughout the week, and they've conceded that indeed these issues are real. It's not a fragment of communities' imagination, and they've conceded that these issues impact negatively on learners and their ability to access education. What we are still now canvassing in view of the concessions is then who must bear the responsibility for these lapses and violations as per the concession of the Department of Education. And of course, we are yet to receive evidence from COSATMA to find out from them whether they understand or know of these issues. But from the Department of Education's evidence, we're able to establish that they know these issues and they've conceded to these issues in the province.
And, you know, with the cross-examination that happened so far, would you say that you are happy as the as the commission with regards to how the department needs to take accountability for some of the violation of learners with regards to the challenges of scholar transport in the province?
You'll appreciate that this is an ongoing investigation, so we are not in a position at this stage to indicate whether we are happy or not. It's an ongoing investigation. I think any findings we will make at the end of this investigation, but for now we continue to receive evidence orally. And of course, with the Department of Education, there's already been a request for some further written submission. I think after that whole process has been concluded, then we can make that determination of whether we are happy with how things are going or not.
Thank you so much for your time. Shelley Mlombo, she is the Provincial Manager of South African Human Rights Commission in the Northwest Province, COSATMA, Viola. They will be making their evidence presentation as soon as the proceedings will continue this side.
Refiloe Seboko with that update. The South African Human Rights Commission not happy about the fact that the MEC for Education skipped their meeting for an overseas visit to go and watch games, but they will give her time and an opportunity to actually explain